What's up, you guys? We are back with another episode of Who Even Asked. I'm Tay.
And I'm Jazz. And you may notice we're recording a little differently this week. And that would be because I'm actually in Dallas and Tay is in Lubbock still. So we're
She
gonna
left me behind.
yeah. I had to, you know, s- come visit some family.
I mean, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, it is Christmas, you bah humbug.
Yeah, Christmas is overwhelming to me. There's just like
Yeah.
8 million places to go, 8 million things to do. I'm still not done with Christmas shopping. I'm still working. This is like my busy season, so I'm stressed. Call me Ebenezer.
I have like all my Christmas shopping done and I don't have like really anything to do. I did do those I did a photo shoot this weekend. And so I just have to edit those pictures and then edit this, but other than that, that's pretty much it. So I'm pretty free.
Nice.
Yeah, work's pretty slow, so that's good.
I'm really excited. Next week, I took the whole week off, so I'm super pumped for that. But this week is going to be the death for me.
Yeah. Hey,
But that's
well,
fine.
yeah. At least if work's the death of you and like life, at least it's not the aliens or the drones, right?
Stop! I'm gonna have a panic attack with all this stuff. It's too much.
Yeah, so I did want to touch on the drones.
Okay.
Yeah, the drones and stuff, everything's so, like, scary, like, there's just so much crap going on in the world right now, and it's the whole situation's just scary, especially when we've all seen the movies where the government doesn't wanna tell us something, because they're
Yeah.
afraid people are gonna panic, um, and that's what it feels like's happening with
Yeah,
that stuff.
1000%.
Yeah, so I did write down some, like, points and topics I kinda wanted to bring up. So I don't know if do you wanna touch on anything regarding the drones before I bring that up?
I feel like you have way more information than I do on this. You keep sending me stuff and like I watch it, but like it scares me.
Yeah.
And so I'm really bad about it. If something scares me, I just like to bury my head in the sand and I'm like, I'm not gonna take about that. So I'm interested to hear what you have to say because I mean I've seen clips, but I feel very uninformed on the topic.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll go ahead and just kinda, like, do a brief overview. I don't want to cause you any panic, so we won't be, like, completely going over it too much, but yeah, so
Don't be scaring everybody before Christmas.
yeah, right. Well,
Yeah.
no, what scared me is people were like, "We're afraid something's gonna happen, like, the day before Christmas or on Christmas," and now I'm like, I wasn't freaked out till people started talking about that.
Oh god,
Um,
now you just added a whole nother level.
yeah, well, I mean, I think I'll tell you what I think it is here in a second.
Okay.
But I really don't think, like, we have anything to be worried about because the drones are not here, and I think there's a reason for that. Um, so basically, these drones have been seen in at least 6 states: New Jersey, New York, Connecticut, Pennsylvania, Virginia, and Ohio. They
Okay.
began being sighted November 18th, so, like, in November, and that was the first sightings were near Morris County, New Jersey. Um, so where the, like, hysteria comes in is, like, there's all these people reporting it. Um,
Right.
and the local government is even asking for answers, and they don't know anything, and that's the scary part.
I didn't
Um,
know that.
yeah. So, I think it was this last week, so there was reported drone, activity near the New York Stewart International
Mhm.
Airport, and it temporarily closed its runways for an hour on Friday night due to the drones.
That's serious.
And then around the same time, the Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Ohio was restricted because of drone activity while authorities monitored the situation. So, a lot of crazy stuff going on. Now the Pentagon came out and they're basically like, "Hey guys, there's nothing to worry about. Drones fly on a daily basis. Like, this is not anything unusual," is what the Pentagon said.
Mm, okay.
Yeah. So then you have like the governors of the towns that they're seeing this stuff in coming out and being like, "Hey, we need answers. Like, people are panicking. I'm panicking. One of the governors even said they saw these drones flying over his house. So he's like, "What's going on? Like, we need to know."
Yeah. That
Uh,
doesn't feel like a coincidence that it was over his house.
no, they even said that I think they were saying that it was, like, they're flying near Donald Trump's, like is it his golf course or something?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Even Trump came out and he added, I guess, like, speculation to it on Monday. I don't remember if it was this Monday or the previous Monday, but he basically said that the government knows what is happening, which I believe is 100% true.
Yeah.
Um, if you remember the weather balloon, you remember the weather balloon thing?
Yes. Mhm.
So, you know how quick they were to shoot that out of the sky and just, like
Right.
so my thinking is, and I think a lot of people's thinking is like, it has to be us doing this, and it's just, like, on a need to know basis,
Mhm.
because or else why would we be letting them fly?
That does make sense. Or what if they can't take it down? I don't know. I'm going into conspiracy theory mode already. Continue.
Yeah, well, I mean, you're right, it could, so that I'm actually gonna get into the conspiracy theories right now. So there's a couple
Okay.
different theories that I've heard. Number 1, aliens. They're here, okay? We know they're here.
You know it. I know it.
Show them to us already, okay? We're on
Yeah.
board, just give them to us. So, aliens. I mean, that's pretty much all there is to that theory. People think it's aliens. The second theory was that there was an Iranian ship near
Yeah.
near that port or wherever the water, and they said that it was their drones. That turns out not
Okay, I
to be
did hear
true,
that. Okay.
but that was, like, one
Right
of
on.
the theories. Now, the third theory would be Project Bluebeam. You know what Project Bluebeam is?
I've heard of it. I don't know exactly what it is though.
So, it's
Well,
basically that it's saying that there's a plan that exists to establish a global totalitarian? Totalitarian?
totalitarian?
Sure,
Is that
that
it?
word. That
I
sounds
don't know.
about right. Basically government through, like, psychological manipulation. So people are saying that this is what that is, and they're using, like, a staged alien invasion to basically get us scared into, like, establishing this new government. Which, I mean, that also seems like that could be true, you know what I mean?
I mean,
Um,
I'm not putting anything past them.
yeah. But the last one, which I think is the most, like, probable one, is that there's a couple different theories about, like, radioactive or, like, nuclear, um, radioactive material that have been lost. So there's this I don't remember, like, the exact thing, I was kinda briefly watching a video, but my buddy told me about it, and a long time ago, I think it was, like, in the '80s, Russia had all these nuclear weapons that we, like, seized, and some of it
Mhm.
went missing. So,
Oh,
I think one of the theories was they believed that they had found reason to believe that what went missing, some of it is there, and so now they're searching for it,
okay.
which is the reason these drones are only searching at night and flying really low, so that way they're able to search for that.
Okay.
Because these drones have, like, like, heat sensors and all sorts of stuff that they can use to, like, look for that stuff.
Right.
So, that and I think that's the most probable theory, and I think that's probably what is happening, or if not that exact scenario, they're looking for something.
See, what's interesting with that though is if it is Russia, isn't Trump really good with Russia? Like there's no beef there. Why why? Does that make sense? Like
So, I don't think people are saying
Mhm.
or I don't think it's meaning that it's Russia doing it. I think they're saying that a long time ago, I wanna say it was the Ukraine who stole some stuff or, like, has something to do with the Ukraine and
Oh,
Russia to where, like,
okay.
a long time ago it was lost. So I don't think they're saying I don't think the theory is that it's Russia doing it. I think the theory is that somebody, not sure who, brought the stuff here and now it's here.
I see. So it's
Yeah.
almost like a fucked up treasure hunt. Like they're trying to find the
Sorta.
nuclear weapons.
Except I think the reason they're trying to find it now is that they are more afraid that it's gonna end up maybe leading to an explosion or something. That's just speculation on my end. So don't come for me, government.
That's interesting. Please don't come for us.
But if you think about it, it's true. Because why would they not be telling the people anything if it is? I mean, it has to be our government. There's no, unless it's aliens.
Yeah.
And they're too afraid to fuck with aliens. That could be an option.
It
But
could be.
I'm pretty sure I'm leaning on government. That's
I
where
mean, probably are.
I lean. And yeah, that's my theory. The government.
I mean, I think that's the most feasible, what you're saying, absolutely. The conspiracy theorist in me wants to say aliens. I
Yeah.
don't know what a typical drone looks like, but the pictures of them, that looks scary. Like it could be aliens.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Don't you think they look really weird? It looks like a fucking dung beetle or something. I don't know. Like it looks
Yeah.
weird.
They do. And that's why, like, the video I saw of the guy explaining the whole Russia situation that I told you about a while ago, he was
Yeah.
he makes those things for the military, and he came out and he said that.
Okay.
So that's why I kind of, like, started leaning more towards that maybe. But
Yeah.
before, yeah, those things I was seeing everywhere, they looked freaky. Like, they don't look like they're ours, but
And then what is it? The beam that's coming down from it?
yeah.
That's what doesn't look like our stuff to me. That looks alien.
Yeah, it does. But it could be, and it's like, are they testing something? Our government, like, that they don't,
Yeah.
you know? I don't know. Maybe I've seen too many movies where our government, like, just, like, leave the world behind. Have you seen that?
I think so, yeah.
This is the one on Netflix that came out, like, a year or so ago,
Yes.
where
Mhm.
all the Teslas stop working, like, all the, like, the electromagnetic fields get cut off, like, all sorts of stuff, and that, like, people everywhere are just, like, comparing stuff to that. They're like, "Did they show us that movie to desensitize us?" Like,
Which I remember when it came out, people said that.
yeah. But it was a book. That book's been around for a while, so, I mean,
That's true.
I don't know, it's just a hard place to be in, but I wouldn't put it past them to not tell us something just because I think, 1, I thought if it was the nuclear thing, they don't want all those people from New Jersey in there fleeing and having nowhere to go. That's a densely
Yeah.
populated area because 'cause you're including New York in
Extremely.
that, right?
Right.
So, there's so many people there. Imagine all of those people just getting up and leaving because they're afraid because our government knows that there's, and once again, this is speculation, that there's something underground that they're looking for, and they don't want everybody to panic and leave.
Yeah. That's a good point. And I also thought when you had mentioned the totalitarianism, like whatever, um, maybe that could be it because it coincides with the TikTok ban. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So obviously we get all our information. We're able to like share our thoughts and opinions, and it has really opened people's eyes to how fucked up the government is. So maybe I don't know. I could see that correlation there.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think I have like a full this is 100% what I think. I think bits and pieces of everything you've said make sense to me.
Yeah. I don't know, it's so crazy though, like, there's so much crap going on right now, like, I feel like the past 2 or 3 months ever since Thanksgiving, so much crap has just come out, and, like, we're just being like, "What is going on?" Like, it feels so surreal, everything's happening, like, and it's, like, scary, like, I was driving, from Lubbock to Dallas, and I coulda swore to you, I saw one of those drones. And I thought it was a plane. No, I thought it was a plane at first because there's so many planes over here that fly, like, and I was in, like, the remote, you know how it is driving from here to there. It's, like, flat and
Yeah.
dark.
Mhm.
Well, I saw and I was like, "Oh, it's a plane," but it was flying really low, and it kinda hovered for a minute. I really don't think, and I'm gonna sound so crazy, but, like, I really thought it was one. It could have been a plane. I coulda just been, you know how the planes sometimes look like they're not moving? It coulda just been that, but
Yeah.
probably was just that, but I just thought that was so funny because now I'm out here looking for drones.
I mean, it could be. I'm like definitely not putting it past you, but it could also be one of those things where it's like you're thinking about it so much that like you see it almost. Do you know what I mean?
No,
Like, yeah.
I completely agree with
But
you on that.
I'm not doubting you. You say you saw it, sis. I believe you.
No, I really don't know if I did or not. I probably didn't. I'm a
Or
firm,
maybe you did.
I'm a 50-50er, you know what I mean? Like, I'm a
Mhm.
realist.
Oh,
So,
the realist.
a realist. But yeah, so I think that was pretty much all I had on the drones. I didn't have a super lot. I just thought it's something we should definitely cover because it's just something really, like,
Yeah.
big that's going on right now. So,
No, it's huge. It's all over everywhere. But like I said earlier, I'm just trying to so hard to be in the Christmas spirit. I it's just keep burying my head in the sand, and I hope it all works out. I'm gonna have a good Christmas. We can worry about this come New Year.
yep, if we make it. No, just kidding.
You're not wrong.
No, we'll make it.
Um,
I don't think anything's gonna happen. I think it's n it's not anything, like, hopefully, as bad as, like, people are thinking. So, but
I
who
hope.
knows? I'm sure it will be
We'll
fine.
see.
Yeah.
Well, how is it being back home for the holidays? Are you feeling holly jolly?
I'm feeling so holly jolly. Actually,
I
I
love
kinda
that for you.
miss, being by myself.
Really?
I mean, I don't, but, like, I like to just, like, decompress after work sometimes, and
Yeah.
I love my family. And I've been seeing a lot of TikToks about, like, family and how you should just appreciate them because you never know, what's gonna happen, and so I'm trying to get in,
Right.
like, that mindset, but, like, I love my dad to death, but that guy is so loud. Like, he just yells. I told him before we were recording, I was like, "Hey, Imma need you to keep it down, okay?" He's like, "So I can't talk?" And I'm like, "No, you can talk, you just can't yell," 'cause he doesn't yell, but, like, he just talks so loud that it's just, like it's crazy. But,
Yeah. No, same here. I had to tell Jacob and the dogs, I'm like, "I'm about to record. I'm gonna need y'all to chill. Just keep the volume down."
we need little, like, those studio, like, puffy pads, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
just put us in a box or something.
But it's in a box or something? Well, yeah, no, I can see why that would be hard though. I think once you get accustomed to, like, doing your own thing and having your own routine and not having to, like, answer not that you have to answer to anybody, but you
Yeah.
know what I mean? It's an adjustment going back home. I don't
Yeah.
think I could go stay back home now that I live by myself.
Yeah. I mean, don't get me
Yeah.
wrong, I do like it though, like, I'm enjoying being here. It's nice, it feels
Mhm.
like sort of feels like I'm on vacation.
I love that. You
Yeah.
needed a vacation. You
Yeah.
needed a break.
It's a 2-week vacation. I know you said you had some, like well, I guess let's start with the Christmas topics, and then
Let's get
we'll
one holiday out of the way.
yeah, and then we'll move on to some other New Year's maybe topics and stuff like that.
Yeah. So what did you have for us for Christmas?
Yeah, so I wanted to talk about now, have you seen Die Hard?
No.
Neither have I.
I know it's like a popular movie and like I don't know how it correlates to Christmas. Never
Okay,
seen it.
I was hoping you had seen it, so then I could be, like, talking about that because I've never seen it either, but
Okay.
what I've seen of it, it doesn't seem like anything like a Christmas movie, so I don't know why people call it a Christmas movie, other than it came out
Yeah.
during Christmas.
See, the other day I was talking to somebody and they think that Harry Potter is a Christmas movie. And I was like, okay. I haven't seen all the Harry Potters either, so I was like, I don't know if you're
Mm,
right or not.
I think it's a Christmas movie.
Okay. I just needed to hear it from somebody else to validate that thought.
Well, for me, it has Christmas trees in it, so
Therefore, it's Christmas.
well, they always have Christmas in Harry Potter, like, all the movies have, like, a Christmas scene, you know what I mean? So I feel like and they always came out around Christmas, so I feel like they were, like, Christmas movies.
Okay, now that you say that, I can see that. I
Yeah,
think I've only seen the first one. That's it. So that's why I was like, I don't know. I can't really talk about it.
yeah. Oh, you've not seen any of the rest of them?
I think I've seen bits and pieces of some of the other ones, but no, I've never like sat down and watched all the other ones.
Have you read the books?
Girl, I don't read. What do I look like reading?
Oh my gosh. Dang, that was like I thought everybody did Harry Potter.
No, I didn't. I think I tried to read the first one when I was like in elementary school or something, but I just couldn't get into it. But maybe I would like it now that I'm older. I don't know. Maybe
Yeah.
we need to have like a marathon one day.
Yeah, they're all on one of the platforms, I think maybe Max.
Okay, got it.
But I I don't know, I have hard times watching movies over and over, but I haven't seen Harry Potter in so long. I did read the books though.
To be a little refresher since you haven't seen them in a minute.
Yeah. Did you read any books, like not even Twilight?
I read the first Twilight. I didn't read any of the other ones.
Did you watch all the
I read
movies?
all the Hunger Games. Yes, of course I watched all the movies. Duh. I was a fangirl. Hunger Games. What's that other one? Maze Runner? That's a series, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's about it.
So were you team Edward or Jacob?
I was Team Jacob. Mhm.
Really? I was team Edward.
Until it was okay. No, everybody was Team Edward, but I was definitely Team Jacob until what was it, the last movie where he imprints on Renesmee, and then it was like, okay, you fucking predator, I'm out. No, I was such a fangirl though. I had a Twilight hair dryer. Oh, I was obsessed.
A Twilight hair dryer?
Yes, it was like a dark purple and it said Twilight. It was so cute.
That's crazy. I didn't even know they made that.
I didn't either. My grandma got it for me one Christmas and I was so obsessed. It was like one of the coolest gifts I thought I'd ever gotten. And then a few months later, my sister thought it'd be funny to pull a little prank on me and she filled it with flour and it burnt the internal components.
What the
My
heck?
collector's item. Yeah. Very sad
Wow.
about that.
Speaking of your sister, how was the little Halloween or Christmas party?
Halloween? It was a lot of fun. It was okay. So we went out there, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna have one drink, and then I'm not gonna drink anymore because I have to drive home. And she lives, for everybody that doesn't know, she lives like 45 minutes outside of town or something like that. Um, but then I was having a good time, so then I had a sober person drive me all the way back to town. So I was a responsible adult. But it was a lot of fun. She had eggnog. We did our little white elephant Christmas exchange. We played games, did a little gambling. It was a
Dang.
lot of fun.
What did y'all
Our
gamble? What did y'all play?
we played left, right, center, and then we played a round of 31. And then it was like 3 a.m. I was like, yeah, I gotta go. This is way past my bedtime. I did want to tell you what I brought for our white elephant gift because it was a little off the wall.
What was it?
So the theme was obviously like raunchy, fucked up, like funny, but it wasn't like real gifts. It could literally be like something from your house. It could be like something really stupid. Um, so my thought was I'm gonna bring a fish. So I get to PetSmart and I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. I would feel really bad if that fish just got like killed and it was so I was
Yeah.
like, no, I'm not gonna do that. But I'm standing by the fish, and what do I see in the little refrigerator? Frozen mice for snakes. So one of my gifts was frozen mice,
That's crazy.
which was wild. It was it got a good reaction at the party, which was what I was going for. I wanted a
Yeah.
good shock value. And our second gift was a rotisserie chicken, which was also a crowd favorite.
I bet you somebody was hungry just tearing that buddy up, huh?
The girl that got it was actually very happy about it. She's like, this is actually great. I'm eating this on my way home. And she brought it with her. So I guess most people would think that was a really shitty gifts I brought, but they were funny and I was gone for the last. So
I love like funny gifts. Like I think that's like a really good like thing, which is actually like kind of segues into my like next Christmas thing I wanted to talk about, which is like worst. Like, what do you think are the worst Christmas gifts? Like, I don't mean like for you. Like, I'm not. You don't have to like air out your dirty like what you didn't like.
Yeah.
But like in general, like any specific like.
I think everybody always like makes jokes in like Christmas movies about like the fruitcake. I don't think people actually are out here gifting people fruitcakes. I don't feel like, but that I would say that. Um, this might sound bratty, but I don't mean it to.
Mhm.
But like those shitty, like, how do I word this? Like gift boxes that you get at like Walmart. Do you know what I'm talking about? It'll be like really cheap body spray that smells like garbage and it's like a
Yeah,
box. Do you know what I'm talking about? Stuff like
I
that. I
do.
feel like not my favorite. I'm gonna sound so privileged. I should feel a little awful answering this. Yeah, I'd say that.
No, I'd
What
agree
about
with
you?
that. Or like, yeah, I'm also gonna sound like really privileged, I guess, but like the stuff from the Dollar Tree, like or not Dollar Tree, like Family Dollar, like those gift sets too.
Yeah, like gift sets. But there are
Mhm.
some gift sets that are good. I'm not hating on all gift sets. Like I got a meat and cheese gift set. I love that. I eat that shit up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's I don't know. Like there's just specific ones.
Yeah, I feel that. Yeah.
Mm.
I think like maybe what is it that it's like tinned fish, like tinned fish.
Sardines?
Not just sardines, but they have like tinned fish, like almost like a gift set too. And I see this
Who
guy
is
like
out here giving fucking sardines for a Christmas present? This is not the Great
I
Depression.
think it's mainly the British people, but no, I'm just kidding.
That's funny you bring that up because apparently there's some TikToker that his whole platform is trying different
Yes.
types of the tin fish. Jacob has been making me watch the
He's like this white dude. He's a little chunky and he just sits there and eats the tinned fish.
Yeah.
Yeah, I watched
Okay, I
that
didn't
guy.
know people were gifting you those though.
Yeah, I feel like it's a very like I don't know why my mind just goes to like Britain or like England or like British people.
Yeah. Do they Is this a stupid question? Do they do Christmas? Do they celebrate that?
I think so.
Surely.
I think
Yeah.
that's like such an American like thing for us to assume too. Well,
Yeah.
not really because doesn't Germany have like their type of Christmas?
Yeah, what do they call it in the office?
Uh,
Something like that.
because they do the what is it that evil Santa guy? The
Krampus?
Krampus. Is not Germany?
You know what? That's funny you bring it up. We were at the bar the other day and Jacob was talking to some guy and he said they were German and he said they set out boots for Santa or something like that. I didn't know what he was talking about, but I guess it's some German tradition.
I think I've heard of that before.
So I
So
guess most countries probably have their own variation or rendition.
yeah, so it
Yeah.
says every Christmas in England, families gather to watch pantomimes or they meet their friends at the pub. They eat Yorkshire puddings, mince pies, Christmas puddings, and Christmas cake.
I
So
ain't eating no figgy pudding.
bring me some figgy pudding.
But I could go, like, they go to the pubs with their friends, period. Sign me up. I'm down for that. Love a British Christmas.
Yeah. I actually had a really good idea that just popped in my head.
Okay, let's hear it.
I'm going to give you some Christmas lyrics.
Okay.
And you have to kind of tell me what you think like, what song that was from.
Okay.
Okay?
Let's do it.
Let's see. Okay. This is when we need another person here to, like, search stuff up for us.
If anybody wants to volunteer to join our team, let us know.
Right? We can pay in beer.
Hugs.
Hugs.
Hugs and beer.
Hugs, beer.
Actually, fuck that. I don't like hugging people. Beer is fine.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know why you said hugs, because I ain't hugging nobody.
Yeah, I don't like
Okay. Are you ready for this? This one's
Let's
really
do it.
easy. Snowing and blowing up bushels of fun.
Now the jingle hop has begun. Do I have to know the names or can I like finish the line?
You could just well, actually, no, I think the song name at
That one's
least.
Jingle Bell Rock.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
That one was easy though. That one's like a super easy one. I just gave that to you. You ready for this one?
Let's do it.
I just lost the lyric. Where'd it go? Okay. Santa Claus won't make me happy with a toy on Christmas Day.
All I want for Christmas is you.
Wow. I thought I was picking like, I guess that's the one right before the chorus. So like, it's not too hard.
I have to like finish singing the verse in my head. All right, give me a hard one.
Okay, I'm gonna try and find like a really obscure Christmas song.
I know I'm scared. I think I don't know like some of like the newer ones people released that aren't just like covers of old ones. I think that might mess me up.
Yeah. Okay. I got a really hard one for you. I want to wish you
Okay.
a Merry Christmas.
Feliz Navidad.
God dang it. I thought that was going to be so easy that it was hard. You know what I mean? Because like I feel like a lot of songs say, well, damn, I guess I'm not that good at this game.
3 for 3.
You really are. I would ask you to look some up and give some to me, but I know your phone's busy, so.
Yeah, you guys would really laugh if y'all saw my setup right now. But I'm not gonna out myself like that.
Okay, we'll just do one more so that way.
Okay.
Let me really dive in here. The rich and the poor ones, the road is so long.
Should I know this?
It's a very popular song.
The Little Drummer Boy? Is that not it?
Nope.
Come on, ye faithful.
Nope. One more guess.
I don't know. I have no clue.
It's so this
Give
is
me a hint.
Christmas.
I don't know the name of that. That's
just-
not a song I'm well versed in. Or is that the name of it?
It's just Happy Xmas.
No.
That's what it's called.
I would have never known that.
It's by John Lennon, Sir John Lennon.
Yeah, that's not one I knew. Okay, not bad. 3 out of 4. I'll take it.
Yep. At least I got you on that one.
You sure did.
Okay. But the problem with these Christmas songs is they're just so easy. They all have like, you know what I mean? Like I can give you one single little lyric from that, and you'd probably be like, other than that one, because they're just so simple.
Basic.
Like if I said my true love sent to me.
A partridge in a pear tree.
Exactly. I'm also picking like the easiest ones so they're not too hard, but well, that ends our segment on guessing the lyrics.
Oh, okay. So one more Christmas topic I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
What do you think is like your Christmas dinner? I mean, I know everybody's is different or it may change year to year, but what is your like ideal Christmas dinner or Christmas foods that you enjoy?
So I like go back to turkey. I'm just a big turkey girl. Either a turkey or like a Cornish hen. Some sort of bird.
Some sort of.
Well, that's just because I don't like ham. I think ham is not for me.
Okay.
What about you?
I mean, I like the typical like turkey ham, like repeat of Thanksgiving traditional food. I'm all for it. Since you only eat it twice a year, that's fine with me. Something that was new to me when I started celebrating Christmas with Jacob's family is his grandma always does a what is the name of it? Oh my god, prime rib. She always does prime rib, and I love that. It's like my new favorite Christmas tradition. Like whenever I have kids and I'll start hosting, like I'm gonna do prime rib. I love it.
Yeah, I've been seeing videos on TikTok of prime rib. And I thought about doing that this year too, because like I was like, do I really want turkey again? And like prime rib is good. Like I had it when we went to Vegas and we went to the Wynn buffet. I think it was the Wynn buffet. It was so good. And so like
I love it.
Yeah, if I had like I may do it still. They had it on sale the other day. I should have bought one and just like tried to cook it. Because they look so good, and I just love, like, steak.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And it's so good. It's, like, the texture is better than steak. I don't know if that makes any kind of sense,
Yeah.
but it's so good. I'm obsessed. And the little horseradish sauce, and she makes um I think people call them funeral potatoes or cheesy potatoes. I love them. So good.
So
So
speaking
yeah,
of
that's my favorite.
since you kind of mentioned Jacob's family, what are you doing for Christmas? Like, what are your plans?
Oh my god, we had 8 million things to do. So 24th, we kind of switched this year because everything. Okay, so we normally do Christmas Eve, my grandma, and then Jacob's dad. But we did Christmas with my grandma this past weekend.
Hmm.
And then Jacob's dad's is on the 25th now instead of the 24th. So 24th, we'll just do Christmas with his mom and his grandma's side. And then I think me and Jacob will do like our Christmas together the 24th. Then the 25th, we have Christmas at his dad's. And then we have Christmas at Bergen's with my parents. So pretty busy.
Yeah,
But
that's a
normally
lot.
their days are flipped. Yeah, lots to do. What about
Dang.
because you just celebrate your grandparents come to your parents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so
So
y'all just do both days?
yeah, so we
Huh.
are going to do. Usually we do like games and stuff on Christmas Eve. Last year we played that. Have you seen the game where you get the cups and you tape them to the side of the table, and you get the ball and you
Yeah.
like roll it in there and like. So we'll do that. And my parents have. I remember my grandma, and my mom will buy like a bunch of gift cards and lottery tickets, and we'll win those.
I love that.
And then we're doing appetizers this year. So we're just gonna cook a bunch of appetizers and play games. We're doing a white elephant just with me, my grandma, my grandpa, and my brother, and my mom and my dad.
Fun.
And we'll probably just play card games, the games my parents will do, and we're just a big game family. It's I I will say like during the holidays is where I wish I kind of or we did have like kids like
Mhm.
like running around or like to do stuff with because it can get like I'd almost rather go on a trip for Christmas just because like it's just us, you know what I mean? Like which is fine. I love my family. But like it'd be nice to have like little kids or like someone around here. I need Brennan to have a baby, so
I think you're gonna be the first one to have a baby on buddy.
probably.
I'm just
But
kidding. Brittany could surprise us and pop out with a baby any day. You never know.
he could. He probably has one running around already somewhere.
Little Cujo babies.
So
No, I think it's fun now that Bergen has Saint. I think that'll be fun. I'm excited for a
yeah.
kid at Christmas. I think that'll be super fun. I'm
Yeah.
excited. I bought him presents, and so I'm excited for him to see that.
Aw. Yeah, I know. My mom, speaking of little kids, we were at Target the other day and she bought our neighbor's kid like a present and like a book and like I'm like, this ain't your kid. No, but I mean, my mom's kind of like me. Like, I think I really like gift giving. Like, I think that's just really fun for me. So, I mean, I can see why she would do that. And like, their little their little boy is really cute. He's a little. He would always run around during the summer when we were out here playing games
Aw.
and stuff. But yeah, he's a really cute kid.
See, the other day I started feeling really guilty that I didn't get you anything for Christmas.
Oh my gosh, what? No.
I don't know why. I was like, I think it's mutual. We agree. Like we're not getting each other stuff, but I started feeling so bad about this.
No. Yeah, it's like, hey, what if I was like, surprise? I just had a gift for you. Right here.
You're like, oh, okay. So I'm gonna return this real quick.
No. Yeah, I think.
But see, your Christmas sounds fun to me because like y'all don't have to go 8 million places and you get to just like sit in your pajamas and like
Yeah.
relax. Like I miss having a relaxing Christmas.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm most excited about because like when I'm in Lubbock, I'm always doing something. I just don't. I'm kind of like, I like to just. I'm so happy about being here to like not have to do a bunch, and I don't have to do anything, but you know me. As I've explained a million times, I have severe FOMO. So I just have to be doing something, but it's just so nice. I've been enjoying this first week of just being here and not doing anything other than just like working. And even work doesn't feel like work because it feels like I'm somewhere else. You know, it's like new, even though it's not new. I used to live here, but it's nice.
A few months ago.
I did go to my favorite taco spot though.
Ooh, what is it?
Oh, it's called it's called is Tia's. Well, I think it's called
Mhm.
Diaz, but um, we always call it Tia's. And they have like really good street tacos. Oh, they're so good. And I could probably eat about
That
6
sounds
of
good.
those.
Ugh,
But they're
that
like
sounds
this
good.
tiny. I mean, they're small, but they're so good in their hot
Mhm.
sauce. What makes a good taco for me is the hot sauce or the salsa.
For sure.
Whatever
Mhm.
you put on there, they have like a red one and then they have a green one. The red one is so fire. Then I don't even like onions, right? But I get the
Mhm.
steak tacos with onions and cilantro. And yeah, it's just so good. Man, one day you're gonna come down here and we're gonna take you to get some. They're so good.
Oh my god, I love that. No, I need to. We need a casino trip.
We cannot talk about that today.
Anywho, we're gonna pass over that.
Yeah.
Um,
Oh.
but after Christmas always is New Year's, obviously.
Yeah.
So I had this thing. I'm a very big New Year's person. Like I take New Year so seriously. I make a really big vision board of goals I want to accomplish for the year. And I have a word of the year. Have you heard of this?
A word of the year? No.
Yeah. So it's basically l- like you just pick one word that you want to strive mostly for, if that makes sense. Um, I'm still working on mine a little bit. Um, but normally I always have something I want to strive for. But I feel like I'm just in such an amazing place going into this new year that I'm having a hard time coming up with my word of the year just because I just everything in my life feels
Yeah.
like perfect right now. I'm like, everything's great. I don't need to change anything.
Yeah.
But I do have like a whole list of like goals I want to achieve for like my business, for our podcast, for like my personal life. So I just wanted to see if you had any like goals or anything exciting you're looking forward to for this coming year.
Yeah. So I think one thing that's always on my list is losing weight and getting healthier. So we'll put that on there for another year. Um, but some new additions. We have I'm really trying to I want to get a camera and I want to start doing like more photo shoots for people. So that
Uh-huh.
way I can, just start making some extra money on that. And plus I really like doing it. I just get a little stressed out with like work and stuff because it takes it's a lot of I don't want to put out shitty pictures, right? So I it
Oh,
takes time to
yeah.
edit those things and sometimes I feel like I underprice myself. Um and I say I'm gonna for instance, I'll say I'm gonna give like 10 pictures. Cause a lot of people sorry, this is gonna kinda go
Mhm.
off for a second, but my mom sent me this thing the other day. This lady charges $150 for a 30-minute photo session and you get 10 pictures. That's
Okay.
it. So
How
I
much?
did $80 for 15 pictures. I didn't put a time limit on it. But
Okay.
like once I go to edit them, I have like over 100 pictures and I'm like, I feel bad only giving 15. So then I'll start editing more of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like so I just think I need to really
Maybe that's
like
where that time limit comes into play though, so you don't
mhm,
get that excess.
yeah. So
Yeah.
I think one of my goals is of course doing that, like getting back into that extra work, but also like having the power within myself to put my foot down. Not that anybody has tried to run over me or anything, but just like for myself to just like
Uh,
be not scared to say stuff or I'm not scared to um price myself the way that I probably should be pricing myself. You know what I mean?
yeah. A helpful piece of which I suck at it, like, I definitely need to raise my prices in my business, because it's so easy to emotionally discount your work because somebody's, like, in a hard spot or they're going through a lot, and you just don't wanna be mean, and you don't want people to, like, hate you or talk bad about you because of your prices. So it's, like, overwhelming, I totally get that. But a piece of advice I heard that helped was, you have to treat your business like a business, not like a hobby. And I really try and take that to heart because it's easy to do sometimes, if that makes any kind of sense.
No, it does. It definitely does.
Next.
So yeah, that's like that would definitely fall into like one of the goals I'm trying to have for next year and like just really like working on s- my I procrastinate so bad, and I'm so lazy, and I've been doing this. Like, I'm not lazy to the sense like where I don't do anything, but I'm just lazy in procrastination.
Yeah.
Um, and like there's stuff that I could be doing that I've just not done. And so this
Mm.
year I really want to push myself to accomplish those things and stop being in a comfort zone and to get out of my comfort zone, I guess is probably the best way to put that. But
Yeah,
yeah,
absolutely.
those are
Some things I'm really looking forward to. I obviously want to grow our podcast more. I really
yeah.
have fun doing this with you, and I just want us to continue to grow, get more listeners. Because this is, I think we got a good thing going here. So I'm really excited to
Mhm.
see what our future holds for this podcast. Um, I really want to get in shape for my wedding, so I'm right there with you. So we're gonna have to do some workouts together. Something
You can
we
come to my
can
gym if
work
we
on
can go
that.
there.
Love it. Another thing I want to strive for this year is finding a good balance between work and personal life. This year I feel like I tried really hard to just make my business like super successful, and I'm really, really proud of what I've built and all the like time and effort I put into it. Um, but that has also made it hard to do things I enjoy doing or having just a break. I feel like I got very burnt out by the end of this year and I was very overwhelmed. So I'm really excited to not put less work into my business, but find a good balance so that I don't get burnout and I enjoy my personal life as much as I enjoy my work.
Mhm.
Um, so yeah, this is just a couple things. Yeah.
Mm. I think that's a good thing because I feel like kind of touched on this last
Mm.
time too, but like I feel like when you're self-employed, you kind of feel like, and also I'm sure other circumstances come into play with it too, but like that you always have to be working or like, if you're not,
Yeah.
then you're kind of failing yourself, which you're not. But like I have a cousin,
Mhm.
she does lashes and she takes off. I don't know if I don't think she even works on Saturdays, but I know she's off like Mondays and Fridays too. So like I think she only works 4 days
Yeah.
a week. Um, so like I think it is definitely possible to do what you're wanting to do, and I think that's so good that you're like putting yourself first in that. That's great.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a people pleaser and I don't ever want to let people down. So I am gonna start, taking every weekend off and just do Monday through Friday. Um, but it's just hard because people, you have those people who do work Monday through Friday, so they're like, "Well, I can only come on Saturdays," and it's like, "Well, I understand that, but like, I want weekends off too. Like, I don't want to work
Yeah.
6 days a week for the rest of my life because it's exhausting. Not because I don't love what I do, but it does get tiring, especially, you have to do your business side, like your admin stuff, your messages, your bookkeeping. You have to keep up with your inventory, keep posting on your socials, doing all the things, keeping your space clean and up to date. And so there's a lot that goes into it. And like the messages don't stop. People don't care that it's Sunday at 11 o'clock at night. They're still going to message you. So
Mhm.
stuff like that can get a little overwhelming. So that's why I'm really excited to work on that balance. Um, just so I still, continue to love what I do. I think it's easy to burn yourself out when you're not keeping those boundaries. So I guess maybe boundaries in that aspect is a good word
Yeah,
for the year.
that is. And I know you talked about the vision boards, and yeah, I need you to like get me in with you to do those so that way I can do one too. I wanted to do one last year.
Yes.
Me and my mom bought all the stuff and we just never did it. But I am a very visual person and I feel like if I have something that I can look at it and mark off, it'll help me so
Uh-huh.
much more. I also like I was talking to my cousin about this the other day and how we as humans, and I don't know if I told you this already, but like taking things in smaller chunks. So, like, for
Mhm.
instance, when I would, like, start, like, a weight loss journey, I'd say, "Oh, I wanna lose overall this much weight." Well, I think how I'm gonna look at it going forward is, like, okay, I have a smaller goal, like, maybe, like, 5 pounds a month. You know what I mean? Like, instead of, like or 2 or 3 pounds a month, and rather than, like, this overall goal looking at it. So that way you can
Yeah.
kinda, like, be like, "Okay, well, I didn't hit my goal this month, but I have next month, and I still hit my previous goals, so I'm not completely off track." You know what I mean? Those little wins, I think, will definitely help. Um,
No, absolutely.
yeah. So I
And
think that
so we'll definitely do a vision board once you get back. But for all our listeners, I absolutely recommend go get yourself a poster board and write every single goal you have for the year, like big or small. It helps so much. I've done it for the past 2 years, and I have marked off, I believe, every single thing except for one thing on my list. And it's some of the things I really like in the back of my mind was like, yeah, probably that's not going to happen this year, but like I'm going to write it down. Like, you never know. Let's
Yeah.
see. And it helps. It's like manifesting. Like it truly does help. So I really want to encourage everybody to go out there and do it. Um, I love numerology. And a little thing I'm gonna throw in here is we're going into a year number 9, and year number 9 is the year of completion. So I have a really good feeling about this coming year. I think it's going to bring a lot of good things. I think that kind of means, we've put in the work, we've learned the lessons, we've done the things, and this should be the year that you get to like reap your rewards and enjoy the fruit of your labor, I guess you could say. So I'm really excited for this year. But yes, when you get back, vision boards, because we are going to have multiple. You're going to have your personal, we're going to have podcast, have a business one. It's great. It really does help. And one more thing, nobody clean on New Year's Day and eat your cabbage and your black eyed peas. I swear by it.
Nobody clean?
No.
I've never heard that.
Yeah, do not clean. Do not do laundry. Don't do anything New Year's Day. You have to be lazy and not do anything. So get all your cleaning, all your laundry done day before.
Dang, maybe that's why my years have always been messed up, because I always do stuff on that day.
Because you're washing out your luck. I didn't do it last year, and I had a really good year.
Okay. That's the end all be all. I'm not going to do anything the next day.
Mm-hmm. Yep, you have to take it easy.
That makes sense. I did I did the whole grape thing last year. That didn't work out.
Oh. Wait, is that supposed to bring you like a partner?
Yeah, but I think I did it wrong.
Did you sit under a table and do it?
I did, but I think I bought green grapes, and you're supposed to buy like red grapes or
I think
something.
they have to be red. Yeah.
So this year, if you're around me on New Year's Eve and you see me under the table eating some grapes, so you know why.
We're gonna get Jazz a girlfriend this year.
I could, not to like go back to that topic 100, because I know we talked about it before, but like I could, probably find someone. I'm just so lazy right now. I just don't feel I don't want to put in the work for that.
It happens when you're not looking, so it's gonna find you.
We'll see.
Things that are meant for you cannot pass you by.
Yeah.
Enough of my dumb cliches. I'm so sorry.
Next coming out, we're gonna put out a book for the podcast, and it's gonna be Taylor's Words of Wisdom.
I think I could do it.
No, I think
you could. Anybody would read it.
I think they would.
I feel like I'm somewhat wise. I've made enough mistakes.
No, I mean, you've helped me a lot, like talking about stuff.
Stop it.
So I think it'd be really good. Help. Yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Well, I think that was pretty much all we had for today. Yeah.
I think so.
This episode will come out Christmas week, so next Monday. So the week of New Year's / New Year's Eve, we will not have an episode. I will be traveling back, and that's going to be like our off week. I think we talked about like our holiday schedules previously. But I think we had kind of got it confused, because originally I said I wasn't going to put out an episode on Christmas week, but the way it worked out is we are, and then we just won't put out one that next week.
Yes.
So yeah. So this will be the last episode until, I don't even know what day it is, but the week after New Year's Eve.
The 6th.
That makes sense. Yeah. Do you hear that?
Is that a cop?
It's like a... Hold on, let me look.
Or a dog.
Hold on. Give me a second. Bro, the Grinch is here.
The Grinch is here? Hold up. I need to see this.
The Grinch is riding by outside. That's what all the...
You need to record this.
Hold on. Well, okay, so
Damn it.
The Grinch drove by at first, and then it was Santa. I got Santa. God. I got Santa on camera. That's perfect for our Christmas episode.
No, that was fate. I love that.
I thought something was happening outside. I was like, is somebody like getting shot or something? What is going on?
I was like, you're not in Lubbock anymore.
No, not. I believe I got it on camera. I don't know, my camera was facing the opposite way, but you may have seen the Santa Claus driving by on a fire truck. Hopefully I caught it. I'm not sure what my vision was because I had it turned the opposite way so I couldn't see.
But if she didn't get it, I missed it also.
Yeah, so but yeah, so I don't know. So let me explain what just happened. So we're about to wrap up the podcast, and all of a sudden we hear like sirens, like really loud, and I'm like, oh my god, something's going on. I look out the window and the Grinch is riding on a fire truck. And then I keep hearing it. I look out again and it's Santa Claus. So apparently they're friends. I didn't know that.
Interesting.
Mhm.
I love that. That's so fun.
That was perfect, actually.
That's a good way to wrap up this episode.
Yep. So, I guess, we hope you guys have a wonderful Christmas, if you celebrate, whatever holiday you celebrate, or maybe you just have the day off and want to relax and do nothing. If you don't celebrate, it's totally fine too. But we wish you a very happy holidays from us. And going into the new year, we hope you guys get everything you ever want and, you continue to meet whatever goals you set for yourself and, just set yourself up for success. We really appreciate you guys for listening to us. And we just, I just can't express into words like how much fun this has been I think how many months have we done this now? Like 3, maybe 4?
I think almost 4.
Yeah. So almost not fully half a year, but almost half a year. And since we've been doing it, like you said earlier, it's been so fun, and it's just it's just something like I've really enjoyed doing. So grateful for you, Taylor, and everybody else.
Yeah, I'm super thankful for you guys. I hope y'all have a very Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy New Year, all the things. Thank y'all for always tuning in every week. And we look forward to ringing in the new year with you guys very soon.
Yep.
As usual, we will catch you fuckers next week.
Bye, guys.
Bye, y'all.